Welcome to this life of ours. We went for a ride to check out the fall foliage in the north country of New Hampshire. We started in southern New Hampshire at 7:30 a.m., where it was very foggy. As we drove north on 93, it started clearing. By the time we got to Franconia Notch, it had cleared up. The further north we went, we started to see more color, but it hasn't been a great year for foliage due to the lot of rain that we had this summer. Come along with us and see what New Hampshire has to offer. We drove through Franconia Notch, which is always a nice ride through the White Mountains. We got off exit 35 heading towards Twin Mountain. Our first stop was the viewing area for the Mount Washington Hotel. The Mount Washington Resort is located at 310 Mount Washington Hotel Road in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire. This hotel was constructed between 1900 and 1902 at the cost of $1.7 million. The Mount Washington Hotel and Resort is one of the last surviving grand hotels in the White Mountains and includes an 18-hole golf course designed by Donald Ross, as well as the hotel's original 9-hole golf course. It was declared a National Historic Landmark in 1986. In January of 2009, the Mount Washington Resort completed a 50,000 square foot addition that includes a 25,000 square foot spa and a 25,000 square foot conference center. In December of 2015, the hotel and Bretton Woods Mountain Resort was purchased by Omni Mount Washington LLC and will continue to be operated under the official name of Omni Mount Washington Resort. Our next stop was the Crawford Notch Depot, which is a historic passenger railroad station at the top of Crawford Notch in the Bretton Woods area in the town of Carroll, New Hampshire. It was built in 1891 and is a surviving emblem of the importance of the railroad in the area's history as a tourist destination and is one of the finest examples of Queen Anne railroad architecture in northern New England. It is now home to a visitors center operated by the Appalachian Mountain Club. It was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1982 and is the northern terminus of most trains or the Notch train service of the Conway Scenic Railroad. After spending some time at the Crawford Notch Depot, we continued down through Crawford Notch to the Willie House. The Willie House in Crawford Notch State Park is at the site of a historic landslide that happened in 1826. The house survived, but sadly the family of 9 perished. There are restrooms available in the house, and the site also has a picnic area nearby with hiking trails and campgrounds. Then we headed south to Jackson and stopped at the Honeymoon Covered Bridge. This bridge was constructed around 1876 and the sidewalk was added around 1930. The Honeymoon Bridge is one of those examples of the paddle forward truss design. The bridge was nicknamed Honeymoon Bridge from the tradition of lovers kissing under it for good luck. We then drove through Jackson Village and headed towards Conway and found the Saco River Covered Bridge, which was constructed in 1890 for a cost of $4,000, replacing 2 previous bridges that had been destroyed by flood and fire. It was then restored from 1987 to 1989. It is located on East Side Road in Conway, New Hampshire, and is easily accessible from New Hampshire 16 and New Hampshire 153. There is a small beach near the covered bridge, used as a swimming hole or for paddling along the Saco River. Our next stop was at Levitt's Country Bakery, which we enjoyed a Boston cream donut and a chocolate and vanilla Corella. We were off to the Kangamangas Highway. I will link that video at the end of this video. It has turned out to be a beautiful, sunny, clear day. This area of New Hampshire is definitely worth the trip any time of the year, but especially in the fall. Let us know in the comments below if you had been to the White Mountains in New Hampshire. A fallen leaf is nothing more than a summer's wave goodbye. Please consider subscribing to our channel and share with your family and friends who you think would enjoy it. Thanks for watching and hope you join us on the next one.